This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cannon, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like, and share. Is that the right order?
Hello. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Well, I hope you all are doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, I know this is a conversation that many people have been asking ever since that final whistle was blown earlier this morning. And I encourage you as well to do check out the videos that have been posted quite recently, the match review that took place earlier this morning, and also a video that was posted today in relation to top 10 Reggae Girls results in history. I would encourage you to watch that. Again, that is the top 10 Reggae Girls results in history. Okay? Again, top 10 Reggae Girls results in history. So please do check it out, and I know that you guys will be quite intrigued by that video in particular. I know that you would enjoy that sort of video because it highlights some outstanding results that took place. Some really, really outstanding results. And I know many of you would appreciate it greatly. So that's what I would encourage you at this point in time. Now, we're going to have a special guests later this evening, not during this live, but there's going to be an interview later this evening with one of the best football writers in the world. So you guys can be able to look forward to that as he gives a perspective from a Jamaican side of things and what's going on in the land of Samba. So he'll be able to discuss a little bit on that element. Sherman Scott says, Mapin Clarendon in the show. Simon, big up. Big up, Sherman. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Owen with the Jamaican flags. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing good. Within Congo says, big up, Simon. Big up. Hope you're doing well. John Paul says, up, Simon. Congratulations to the Reggae Girls. I'm so happy and proud of them. All respect. Proud to be a Jamaican. If you guys are proud to be a Jamaican, then I encourage you to hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, to hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. And after you've hit the like button and hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary, the next thing that is needed to be done is to use the super chat feature so you can have your questions, comments highlighted within the chat, okay? So you use the super chat feature so you can have those elements to be highlighted. All right, ready? Here we go now. So Jamaica are in Group F, and this is how it finished. Jamaica with 5 points. So that means that Jamaica advances to the round of 16. And you know, it's quite compelling. When you look at Jamaica's group from 4 years ago, Brazil, Italy, and Australia. Brazil are out, and Italy are out. Only Australia from Jamaica's group are in the round of 16 of this World Cup. S Technic Skip says, big up Simon, Bell, Payne, Clarendon, Maryland. You in Maryland now? Okay, nice, man. I know Frederick, I know Mount Airy very well. Silver Springs, Towson. Yeah, man, Maryland is a nice place, man. Really, really nice place. Very, very nice. Big up, John. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated there. Okay, so let's get right into it, shall we? From a Jamaican standpoint, do we have anybody that is suspended for the next game? No suspensions, nothing to worry about from that sort of angle. We go into the next game with all players available for selection. No one is out due to cards. All right, so that's what we can say there. All right, look at South Africa. South Africa are through to the last 16 of the World Cup. Can you imagine that? Simply amazing. The Italians are going home. Arrivederci. So now we go to Group H. So let's break this down because Jamaica will face the winner of Group H. All right. Similar to the Gold Cup. Remember, Jamaica played against St. Kitts and Nevis on the Sunday, and we had to wait until the Tuesday to find out would Jamaica be playing against Canada, Guadeloupe, or Guatemala. So Jamaica had to be patient on that one. Jamaica had to wait to see who would be the group winner of that group. So now, similarly for the girls, it's another wait and see. The only difference here is that it's the next day we find out and not 2 days later we'll find out in that situation. So as you can see on your screen right now, you see how the group stands right now. Colombia are at the top of the group with 6 points. Germany are second with 3 points. Morocco are third with 3 points. And South Korea are at the foot of the table without a point. So that's how things are. What have the results been like so far within this group? Well, Germany, they defeated Morocco 6-0. And then, of course, Colombia, they defeated South Korea by 2-0. South Korea, they fell 1-0 to Morocco. So Morocco have their first win at a World Cup, coached by Colin Bell. You guys know Colin Bell, former player at Leicester City. Yeah, he's there. And Germany fell to Colombia. 18-year-old sensation Caicedo with one of the goals of the tournament. To me, I think Panama's free kick today against France was the goal of the tournament. And Lauren James's goal against China was also a really good goal too. So yeah, those have been some great goals. Linda Caicedo played a match in the last game. Colombian standpoint, number 17, Arias, and number 2, so left back and right back on yellows. Arias and Vanegas, those two are on yellow cards. Goalkeeper has a yellow as well. The defensive midfielder is on a yellow, and also a midfielder as well. So the left back, right back, goalkeeper, defensive midfielder, and also another midfielder in Ospina are on yellows. So that's where we are right now from the Colombian standpoint. So we'll see if those individuals get a yellow card tomorrow, which would mean that they would miss the game against Jamaica. But we'll see if it is even Colombia, because I will explain right now. Tomorrow, 5 a.m. Jamaica time, it's South Korea against Germany. So again, set your alarms, because we're going to do some scouting and we're going to watch Jamaica's opponent. So South Korea versus Germany and Morocco against Colombia. Those are the two games slated for tomorrow. And this will end the group stages of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. So as mentioned, Colombia will face Morocco and Germany play South Korea. Now, a Colombia draw or a Colombia win over South Korea would put them at the top of the group, because Germany cannot get to 7 points and Germany cannot get to 9 points. So a Colombia draw or win over Morocco puts them into to top the group, top group H. Okay, good. However, if it is a scenario where the Moroccans, they defeat Colombia and Germany gets the better of South Korea, Germany, as a result of their superior goal difference, would move to the top of the group, and Colombia and Morocco would have to analyze the goal difference based on how that match finishes. So again, it's going to be a situation where we have to watch and see how all that pans out. But one thing for sure, Jamaica will not play South Korea. South Korea cannot get to the top of Group H, and Jamaica will play the winner of Group H. South Korea, the most they can get to is 3 points, and as you can see, the team at the top of the table has 6 points, so it won't be South Korea. Jamaica will not play South Korea. Jamaica will play one of Colombia, Germany, or Morocco. Jamaica will play one of Germany, Morocco, or Colombia. Okay, good. Johnny Moore says, calling it now, Jamaica 2, Colombia 1. Let's see if it will be Colombia. Tyrone Williams says, big up, Simon. Big up. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of information into these two teams so that you can be able to do your necessary planning and also your meditation as well. So let's talk about the Colombian perspective. Now, I had the privilege to watch Colombia last year. I was actually in Colombia last year. I was in Medellin, Colombia, as Jamaica was participating in the America's Pan American Lacrosse Championship in Medellin, where Jamaica finished second behind Puerto Rico and, of course, qualified for the 2023 Lacrosse World Cup. While I was in Medellin, I had the privilege to be able to watch Colombia play. You know, Colombia, in the tournament, they had matches in Cali, and this specifically was the group stages, and then Armenia, and then, of course, and when you go to the knockout phase of the competition as well, Bucaramanga, and the final of self in the same venue as well. Now, Colombia in this tournament, solid. In the group stages, 4 wins from 4, and they made light work in Cali. And then the time came around for the semifinals. And as you know, if you win the semifinal, then you qualify for the World Cup. And I saw Colombia against Argentina, and I saw everything that I needed to see right there from Caicedo. And for Caicedo to score in that 63rd minute, I said, yep, Colombia heading into the World Cup. Yep, they, for me, are now the second best team in CONMEBOL. In women's football, Colombia are the second best team in women's football in CONMEBOL. Brazil, then Colombia, then Argentina, and then Paraguay. So for me, that's how things look in terms of the women's landscape. Colombia, this is their 3rd World Cup. Let me stress, this is Colombia's 3rd World Cup. Their first World Cup was 2011, then 2015, and now 2023. So they missed out on 2019. In 2011, Colombia were eliminated in the group stages of the World Cup, but they did pick up a point. They drew with North Korea. 2015 now, they got 4 points. They defeated France, you know what I'm saying? They got to the round of 16 before the United States eliminated them in Edmonton. And here they are now, 2023, on the cusp of another round of 16 appearance. So this is Colombia's third World Cup. This is their third World Cup appearance, so that you guys know about these things. All right. Yeah, big up everybody. Well, that'll be the next thing to prepare, though, isn't it? Jamaica just beat Morocco recently, so we'll see. One step at a time, you know, because this World Cup is full of surprises, isn't it, Kevin? And I want to stress another point right here. So Jamaica, where Jamaica played their game today in Melbourne, Jamaica will play the round of 16 also there as well. If Jamaica plays Colombia, Colombia have not played at Melbourne, so Jamaica will already know the facility, the surface, the surroundings. So Jamaica will already know what Melbourne is like. Colombia have not played there. Germany has played there. Of course, that's where they played Morocco and defeated Morocco. So Germany has played in Melbourne. Jamaica has played in Melbourne, but Colombia, they've not played in Melbourne. So Jamaica, step one, has an advantage where they know the facility, know the stadium, already know the pitch. Step two is that Jamaica played a day before Colombia. So Jamaica would have 24 hours extra in terms of rest recovery. The third thing that you could say is in Jamaica's favor is in relation to the travel. Jamaica are already in Melbourne. Jamaica are already in Melbourne. You understand what I'm saying? Jamaica are already in Melbourne, so it's not going to be a long sort of travel. Versus you have a team like Colombia. Well, let me bring this down a little bit. Colombia plays Morocco in Perth. Perth is in Western Australia, and Melbourne is in Eastern Australia. Western Australia to Eastern Australia is a 5-hour flight. 5-hour flight. And we haven't even spoken about a time difference yet. So after the game, you're talking about being able to travel again, and that's going to need the ability to be able to rest as well. You're going into another time zone. So it takes a little bit longer for the Colombians in their transition into the East Coast time zone of Australia. So that's something to bear in mind there from that sort of standpoint. If it is Colombia that Jamaica will be playing in the round of 16, we'll see. But at least you guys have a bit of insight into things. In goal, Catalina Perez for me is one that you can be able to keep a very close eye upon. Let me bring up the last game that Colombia played. Yeah, Catalina Perez, talented goalkeeper. This is from the last game. She plays her football in Germany at Werder Bremen, 5 feet 8 inches tall. Went to college in Miami, then Mississippi State. And has played in Italy as well at Fiorentina and Napoli. So quite a wealth of experience that Catalina Perez has been able to garner quite recently. And now we spoke about Linda Caicedo. Can you believe she's 18? Linda Caicedo, 18-year-old forward. That's right, Real Madrid player. She signed for Real Madrid not too long ago. And remember, she was the bronze boot and the silver ball winner at the 2022 edition of the FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup in India last year. Because remember, Colombia finished second in that tournament. Colombia were runners-up in that tournament. And remember, you have Ana Marcia Guzman as well. So a number of teenagers within this Colombian squad. Guzman, Caicedo, you also have Angela Baron as well. So you do have a number of teenagers in the squad and some that have represented Colombia in youth tournaments before as well. So quite a bit of experience from that sort of standpoint that can be able to pull the team together in every aspect of things. So it's a good look, and everyone should really be excited and thrilled about these aspects of things, So this is really, really good. Yeah. Right, so Colombia's manager, Nelson Abadia, will be back on the touchline. Born in Colombia, has worked with the women's team since 2017, and will be back on the touchline. That coach received a 2-match touchline ban. So the Jamaica game, if it is Colombia that tops the group, would be his second game on the touchline with his team. So that's a little bit about the Colombian standpoint. What about Germany? Well, 2-time World Cup winners, 2003, 2007. Alexandra Popp, quite a world-class player, 32, still remains a staple of this German team, still remains a formidable unit within the squad. Germany have never failed to get to the quarterfinals of a FIFA Women's World Cup. Every World Cup that Germany has played in, they've at least gotten to the quarterfinals. They've never, ever, ever failed to get to the quarterfinals of a FIFA Women's World Cup. So there's consistency from the German standpoint, but we'll see if they're the ones that will be able to finish at the top of the group or if they're going to be finishing second. But I know a lot of teams might be saying, do we want to play France? Do we want to play Jamaica? Well, guess what? Regardless of what happens, they're going to have to face one of them. They can't dodge either one of us at all. They can't. Not at all. So that's where we are. So we spoke about Pop. And there's a couple of players in Chelsea that are in the German squad as well. And Katrin Berger, the goalkeeper. And of course, when you bear in mind Nusken, who also is there as well, the 22-year-old defender. And also Melanie Lippols as well. She's in the squad as well, the 29-year-old. So the Germans have some players apply their trade within England, some in the Bundesliga, one in Liga, in Sarah de Brits. Sarah de Brits now is 28. Can you imagine? Sarah de Brits is 28. Remember when 10 years ago when she was just this 18-year-old coming through the ranks at Freiburg. But yeah, she's made her strides as a player and done really well. Should Jamaica play Morocco? This is Morocco's first World Cup, as you guys are fully aware. And they won their first game quite recently, defeating South Korea. So Morocco, they know it's a tough task if they want to top the group, but it is what it is in this sort of standpoint. Let's see if Jamaica, the Reggae Girls, can pull off what Morocco did in the Men's World Cup and have that deep run. Because remember what Morocco did in the Men's World Cup. Remember there was a 0-0 draw versus Croatia, 2-0 victory over Belgium, victory over Canada. Round of 16, there was a victory over Spain on penalties. Quarterfinals, there was a victory over Portugal. Semifinals, it was a loss to France, and then third place playoff. So there's 4 clean sheets in that World Cup. 4 clean sheets in that World Cup from the side of the angle of the Moroccan team, you know? So that's where we are here, you know? But that's a little bit about both teams. So let's get to the other element now. Kickoff for tomorrow. Yep, so kickoff for tomorrow, 5 a.m. Jamaica time. Morocco against Colombia, 5 a.m. Jamaica time. South Korea against Germany, also at 5 a.m. Jamaica time. What the round of 16, what do they look like right now? Yeah, let's break that down a little bit. All right, let's break those elements a little bit down. So right now you have 14 teams that have booked their ticket to the round of 16. Right now you have 8 teams from UEFA, 2 from Asia, 2 from Africa, and 2 from CONMEBOL. That's where we are right now in relation to the teams that are remaining within the tournament. Okay, let's look at the fixture list now, okay? Okay, here we go. Switzerland against Spain. So that's going to be the first round of 16 game. That's Saturday midnight. So that you guys can plan that. Switzerland against Spain. And you also have Japan against Norway. That comes away at 3 a.m. on Saturday. All right. Next, you will have on Sunday at Saturday 9 p.m. the Netherlands against South Africa. 4 a.m. you'll have Sweden against the Americans, the United States. Sweden against the United States. And look at the path, because if the United States gets the better of Sweden, then they're going to face one of Norway or Japan in the quarterfinals, 2 teams that have won the World Cup. So potentially you're looking at a situation where quarterfinals will have 2 teams that have won the World Cup already, and one will be going home while the other will be going to the semifinals. So the United States, lots of work to be done. A lot of work to be done by the United States angle. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, let's press on further now. On Monday now, England takes on Nigeria at 2:30 a.m. That's England, Nigeria at 2:30 a.m. And coming your way at 5:30 a.m., it's going to be Australia against Denmark. Australia against Denmark. That is at 5:30 a.m. All right. Now, on Tuesday is where things, you could say, get a little more compelling. And I'll stress and speak about the Monday game as well a little bit. But the scenario is like this. If Jamaica wins the round of 16, whoever they play, they'll face one of England or Nigeria in the quarterfinals. But before we get to that, who does Jamaica play in the round of 16? We'll find that out tomorrow. But for now, Tuesday, that's next week Tuesday, 3 a.m. Jamaica time, it will be Jamaica at 3 a.m. So you guys set your alarms once more because kickoff will be at 3 a.m. All right, 3 a.m. for kickoff, Jamaica against whether it's Germany, Colombia, or Morocco. 3 a.m. Jamaica time. All right, 3 a.m. Jamaica time. And if Jamaica gets to the quarterfinals, then their quarterfinal will be at 5:30 a.m. The quarterfinal would be in Sydney. So Jamaica would play in Sydney for the quarterfinals. And then the semifinals would also be in Sydney. And that would be at 5 a.m. Final itself will be also at 5 a.m. in Sydney. Third place playoff would be Perth at 3 a.m. So all of Jamaica's games for the rest of the tournament will be in Australia. All of Jamaica's games are in Australia. The only games that you could say that are left in New Zealand are in Wellington and Auckland. So you have 2 quarterfinals in New Zealand. You have 1 semifinal in Auckland. And in the round of 16, you have a round of 16 in Auckland, you have 1 in Wellington, and everything else is in Australia. Everything else is in Australia, you know? So that's where things are presently, you know? So hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight into this element. And what I'm going to be able to do for you guys is let's continue this information train so you guys can be able to plan things out. As you guys know already, 3 a.m. Jamaica time, the next game. Tomorrow you can wake up because at 5 a.m. Jamaica time, it's going to be Germany against South Korea, while at the same time it's going to be Morocco against Colombia. After the World Cup, it will be somewhere in the 20s. After the World Cup, it will be in the 20s. So it's going to be a jump, and you're going to see Jamaica be able to leapfrog Mexico and Costa Rica. So those are some things that you can expect to be changed at the conclusion of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Okay? From the United States standpoint, what can we say? Matches. Let's talk about the recent encounters. So the United States are unbeaten in 2023. The last time the United States lost was November 10 of last year. It was a 2-1 loss to Germany. They also lost to Spain 2-0 last year and to England 2-1. So the United States lost 3 matches in a row last year, but since then they've been unbeaten. To start the year, it was a 4-0 victory over New Zealand, a 5-0 victory over New Zealand, and then in the She Believes Cup defeated Canada 2-0, Japan 1-0, Brazil 2-1, Republic of Ireland 2-1 and 1-0 respectively, Wales 2-0, Vietnam 3-0 in the World Cup, and of course recent draws to the Netherlands and Portugal. And this will be a third UEFA team on the bounce for the United States, and await either Spain or Japan. No, await Japan or Norway within the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And later this calendar year in September, the United States will face South Africa in 2 friendly internationals, one in Cincinnati, Ohio at a TQL stadium, the same stadium where the Reggae Boys took on Guatemala, and also the United States against South Africa at Soldier Field in Chicago, where Jamaica took on the United States in the Gold Cup. So those are 2 friendlies that will take place later this calendar year, September 21 and September 23. Again, let's go through the records. I know you guys will want to see that as well. We can wrap up with that in relation to the records in particular. Records. Okay. Here we are. The records. So this is the first time Jamaica are keeping 3 clean sheets at a World Cup. Jamaica joins Japan and Switzerland as the only other teams to enter the round of 16 without conceding. Jamaica, the first Caribbean team to enter the knockout stages of the Women's World Cup. Jamaica, the first Caribbean team since Cuba in 1938 to be in a round of 16 of a World Cup. Yep, that is right. 85 years ago. That's the last time that any Caribbean team was in the round of 16 of the World Cup. 85 years ago. Can you imagine? 85 years ago. That's the last time a Caribbean team was in the round of 16 of a World Cup. 85 years ago. Rebecca Spencer, the first goalkeeper, Jamaican goalkeeper, I should say, to keep 3 clean sheets at the World Cup. You know, Alien Whittaker has kept 1, and Rebecca Spencer has kept 3. Yeah. Other records. Yeah. Yep, some other records to come. And here we are, first CONCACAF team after the United States and Canada to qualify for the round of 16 of the Women's World Cup. 5 points, the most achieved by any Jamaican team in the group stages of the World Cup. 3 clean sheets is the most clean sheets that Jamaica have ever achieved in any World Cup. As you know already, the point in relation to Under 20 World Cup, there was 1 clean sheet there. The first time that Jamaica is avoiding defeat to a CONMEBOL team at the World Cup. Yep, that's right. Brazil. Jamaica, 3 games unbeaten in a World Cup for the first time in history. Alison Swaby, Chantal Swaby, Jodie Brown, and Denisha Blackwood have played 6 World Cup matches, more than any other reggae girl. And they joined the likes of Alex Thomas, Keith Kelly, Craig Gordon, and Sean Fraser, who have played 6 World Cup matches. That's right, 6 World Cup matches. Kyle Darrett says, go Jamaica, beat Colombia. Let's go. Yes, of course. I do believe that Jamaica can beat Colombia if we meet in a round of 16. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I made the point yesterday that I said 1-1 draw in terms of the Brazil-Jamaica game. I said Jamaica-Colombia in a round of 16, Jamaica versus England in the quarterfinals, you know? So more records to be set, more history to be made, and a lot of great things to come on the horizon as well. Okay? So that's reassurance that I know that you guys will crave and will love, because these records are outstanding, and we're looking forward to the next set for Jamaica. That's right. So everybody, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. And we are just overjoyed. We're over the moon. And if you look at what is being said in relation to the, what the outpour of love on social media for the girls, and you hear people saying that they cried this morning, it's an emotional moment that everybody should be pleased about. They'll get the rest tonight, and all attention tomorrow will be watching the game together. They'll watch the game together as a team. I'm sure they'll watch the Colombia-Morocco game. I'm sure they'll have eyes on that one, because most likely it will be Colombia. So I'm sure they will, look at that game intently, closely. So, but you can definitely see the great excitement. Tears, tears, tears. You see what I'm saying? Amazing. Amazing. Brilliant, isn't it? Thank you very much to everybody for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it as well. As I said, in roughly 2 hours from now, you're going to see an interview with a world-renowned football writer, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the mood in Brazil right now, and of course, Jamaica's victory today. Okay? Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content, guys. Okay? Thank you all so much, and we will be back for more content.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.